Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
And we just got back from the movies. We just saw Aladdin. And we really enjoyed this movie. I'm not gonna go into too much spoilers right now, but I mean, if you guys know the movie Aladdin, it's basically Aladdin. Like,
yeah, it's basically Aladdin.
Like that. They did a great job.
Like, there's some other things like thrown in and that what like is not in the cartoon Aladdin. But I think that we really enjoyed this movie. There's not really too much to tell you non-spoilery though. But yeah, I think we were pleasantly surprised.
If you enjoy Aladdin, you'll enjoy this movie.
Yeah, because I was a little scared about how I would feel about the actors, but I really enjoyed him as Aladdin, and I thought Will Smith did amazing as the Genie, and she grew on me as the movie went on.
Yeah, we were not too wild about, we couldn't really see her as Jasmine, but as the movie progressed, she definitely grew into that role, and I thought she did great. She has a great voice, and yeah, the guy playing Aladdin, man, he's really hot, and he's perfect for Aladdin. He's charming, and he just did a fantastic job. But I think Will Smith stole the show for us as the Genie. It was unbelievable, his performance, and the music is great as well in this. All your favorite songs from the movie are in this movie, obviously, and then they did put in a few ones that are not in the animation one, kind of like what Beauty and the Beast did. They kind of did their own twist as well. We will say that we enjoy Beauty and the Beast a little bit better, but this one we did obviously love too. You guys know we love Disney, so it's not too hard to please.
Yes, so this movie was a lot of fun, and I think that rating wise, I would give it an A, solid A. Yeah, I would think A. I would give it a solid A. It was really good.
Yeah. Now we're gonna jump into some spoilers, so if you have not seen it, you should definitely go see it, and then you can come back and we'll talk all about it.
Really like how the movie started out, which it made a lot more sense when you get to the end about how it was Will Smith and then the girl and the kids, and it was a story. I love how that was told. I figured at first that it was gonna be that was his life before he was the Genie, but it ended up being that was the future.
But I love that his future, he was he's I'm gonna tell you about the story of Aladdin and Jasmine, and then you had Arabian Nights playing, and the way that the camera went, and it literally showed you Agrabah before we really got going, and I love that. I thought that was a fantastic way of introducing the movie, and I will say this movie is really colorful. I love the way that they did Agrabah. It's so visually beautiful, this entire movie. It's so alive. Everything is just vibrant and pretty, and I just really loved watching this for sure.
Yeah, it looked exactly it too. Yeah, they did a really good job of that.
Yeah, and then we also really love the One Jump Ahead song too, that when Aladdin.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs from Aladdin, besides A Whole New World obviously, but I really love that song, so I think that they did a really great job with that, showing the action of him jumping around, because that's hard I think that's hard to do, and I think they did the director did a phenomenal job doing that.
Well, I thought the directing, the filming of this was so good. I really love the way that they shot certain scenes, different angles, and I don't know, we really enjoyed the filming of this movie for sure.
Yeah. So we said in the non-spoilery section, we really enjoyed him as Aladdin, right from the start. I think that we felt that this is Aladdin. Yeah. For her at first, I wasn't I was kind of iffy. I was I don't know if this is I'm feeling it as Jasmine. Yeah. But she did get better as it went along. I think that as the movie progressed, you really saw how strong of a character she was, especially because she really wanted the change for her people, and she really cared about her people, and she wanted to be the sultan. And it wasn't even she wanted power. She wanted
to be the leader for her people.
Exactly, to lead her people, and she wanted to change, and yeah, I thought that really showed I think how strong of a character she was, and then she felt more, because I feel that's Jasmine. Jasmine's a really strong female princess.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, I thought that was done really well.
That's what I mean. In the beginning, I thought she was kind of I guess because she was undercover, so she was kind of more timid and kind of flat.
Because I think that when you always think of Jasmine from the animated,
you always think of
movie, you think of how sassy and how yeah. So yeah, I feel it took some time for me to like realize this is Jasmine.
Yeah, but I think that giving her that role of wanting to be the Sultan, I think that was a really interesting twist, and I think it was really great because that is Jasmine's character. Like, she's not someone to sit quietly and just look pretty. Like, no,
Exactly.
she is strong and she's empowering, and I really love that they did that twist. I thought it was really great, and I feel like that's something that like the animation obviously didn't do, and I think, I don't know if it was maybe like the times have changed or if it was more so
just because this is modernized.
Yeah, so I really love that twist. I think that was really cool. Their chemistry in this movie, Aladdin and Jasmine, I felt like in the animation one, for some reason, like for me, I always think of them as like very passionate, and I think in this movie it was more like cutesy and it was more like sweet and kind of like innocent, and which is interesting because you would think it'd be the opposite way around, but their chemistry really grew as the movie went on. Like in the beginning it wasn't like fully there, like I couldn't really see, like I'm like, this is not really Aladdin and Jasmine to me from that initial interaction. But then as it went on, and when he went and he returned the bracelet, like I love that scene.
That was when I really started to feel their chemistry and that they had that connection.
Yeah, they did.
Because at first it was like there, but it wasn't like 100% there for me. So I felt like that was really, really good. And then from there, I felt like their scenes just got stronger and they had like a really good chemistry. One change that we noticed in this movie from the animated movie was that when he finds out that Jasmine is a princess, it's like that whole reveal when she like takes her she's like unhand him by order of the princess. Like I was kind of like, I kind of really like that moment, and I kind of wish that they kept that in. I mean, that's like a nitpicky thing. It's not that big of a deal.
We were missing that though. Like when it went on, we were like whispering to each other, like, wait a minute, wait, he's supposed to find out. Like, I don't know. It was interesting the way that they did it, but I did fall kind of like flat for me. Like I missed that moment because that's Jasmine. Like that's that like sassiness that we were talking about.
That like boldness. Yeah.
It was literally like the only problem. Like we loved this movie. We thought it was
and it wasn't even really a problem. It was just something I wish they did differently. But it wasn't like that big of a deal where it was like, oh my god. Yeah. But besides that, like that was really the only thing I think that they should have like kept.
Yeah,
to be like the same thing.
I loved their moments when like he first became Prince Ali, and then like the dancing I thought was really cool, like at the party. Like I loved that. And then
I thought the genie, like that whole moment when he first, like I love when he initially goes and gets the lamp. I thought that was really well
that was
done.
awesome.
And I thought that was so cool when he finds the magic carpet, and I feel like even like the carpet, like the personality of the carpet was there too, and like Abu.
It was so good.
It was so fun, and it was so magical to see those two. And I love like him flying on the carpet and all of that. And like the genie's like intro, and then like Never Had a Friend Like Me. That song was like probably my favorite.
That was definitely our favorite.
I think that was my favorite.
We loved that song, like the way that they did it and the way that they brought that song to life. Like that's something that I will say. The songs in this movie were unbelievable. Like I love the singing. Like everybody had such amazing voices. The Friend Like Me song that just stands out for me because they literally like did all of these extravagant things in it, and it was just I guess it's kind of like similar maybe to the Be Our Guest and Beauty and the Beast. Like it was just one of those moments that really just pop, and it just like blows you away, and you're like, wow, like this is really happening. Like it was just such a magical experience. Will Smith just killed it. Like
he was funny.
Was amazing.
His relationship with Aladdin was just like so great to watch.
So good.
I love that.
Yeah, like I think that people, it's so hard because you know you had Robin Williams. That's really hard to fill those shoes, but I love that Will Smith, he really took this role as his own and he made it Will Smith. Like it was just fantastic. The lines were funny, the way that he would move and interact with everyone was just fantastic. And yeah, he was our favorite in this movie. He really was. And then even like in the scene in the end, we even started crying when like Aladdin freed him. We started crying.
Yeah, when he
like, it was just emotional.
Yeah, when he had like hugged him, it was just I was so happy. I really was for him.
I love that friendship.
Yeah, I really liked how he had the story going with the handmaiden, and how like he had went there and they went and took a stroll, and they were like doing that as A Whole New World was going on, which I really liked. A Whole New World. It was really, really magical to see A Whole New World on like the screen, and I thought that was really well done. And I just that song's one of our favorite songs, and it was very like
they focused a lot on like the scenery on that, which was really cool, like to see them flying on the carpet and seeing everything around them, and it was visually stunning for sure to see. And I love like the interaction of them before, like the chemistry in that scene. Like I love that scene so much, and how he was trying to like,
do you trust me?
Yeah, he was trying to find a bobble on the map, and then he was like, Genie, like I need you, and the Genie comes and puts Fantasyland from Disney. I thought that was funny. But yeah, no, I love their scenes. And I loved Raja. Like, I love the way that they did the tiger. I thought that was so cool. And I love that the tiger liked Aladdin. And yeah, it was it gave you that feeling of watching the animated. Like, it was like such a familiar story. And I love that the dialogue was very similar as well.
Yeah,
but
a lot of the dialogue was straight.
The dialogue was very, like, it was very, like, on point, which was really cool to see. And I did like that they added their own touch to it. Like, I liked the Speechless song that Jasmine sang.
Yeah, that was a great song.
That was
her
so
voice
powerful.
Was incredible in that song. Yeah,
that was so powerful. And I love like the message of that, and that was just a great song.
I really liked Jafar in this movie. I thought that he was insane and evil. Yeah, I really love the scene, of course, when he wants power and he's making all of his wishes. He has the lamp, and he asks to be like the most like powerful being, and then he turns into, it's like so satisfying when he turns into Genie, and then he ends up going into the lamp. But before that though, I really like this scene of when him and Jasmine were gonna get married, and she ends up taking the lamp and running and like jumping, and then she's like on the carpet. That was a great scene. I
love that. Like that was
one of my favorites.
That was such like a different twist to it, and it was just so cool and exciting. And you thought that they actually had the lamp from it. You're like, oh my god, like what's happening? And then and then I loved Abu as well. I thought Abu was so adorable, and it was so cool. Like all like the carpet too. Like see the carpet like brought to life, and the way that they did it was just. It was Aladdin. It was just such a great movie. It really was. I feel like that's really all we have to say about this. Let us know what your favorite parts were. What was your favorite song? Did you guys love Aladdin and Jasmine like we did?
So if you enjoyed this review, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more movie reviews, and we also do reactions and more.
Also, you can check out our social media. Everything's listed down in the description box below.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye!